Joke or not, Vanessa is a source.
For what?
I don't know yet. But from day one, the thing that has stumped me about this case is motive.
Well, I hate to say it, but your client and her daughter both were emotionally involved.
Which works if you buy either one of them as the killer. Well, what if you don't? Huh? Who would have a reason to shoot a girl who comes into town without a dime to her name?
All right, okay. So we eliminate Erica and Bianca. Who do we have?
That's what I should have been thinking in the first place. But I was so focused on it. On other things that walked right by me.
So where do we go now?
We start by you bonding with Vanessa Cortland.
But all Vanessa's gonna have on Frankie is family history and probably, God help me, trips down memory lane. Nothing to do with Pine Valley.
Which is good because I need everything I can get on Frankie Stone. Now, don't blow Vanessa off. She's a connection I haven't looked into yet.
Maybe because you knew there was nothing there.
Maybe she came into town because Vanessa asked her to come into town.
No. She never connected with Vanessa. Although, that could have been because Erica figured out what she was up to.
See? You're doing what I did, making assumptions. Why would you start with some hard facts first?
Oh, God. I'm gonna take that social climb in Airhead? Seriously?
Let me tell you something about Vanessa Cortland. She has played some very smart, very rich men. Guys who usually don't get burned easily.
Yeah, but that fluffy kind of sex appeal, it works every time.
Well, maybe that Airhead act is just an act.
It can't be. She's not that good at con.
That depends on who you're conning.
Yeah. Erica saw right through Frankie in like 20 seconds, but Bianca brought it all the way down the line.
And the first thing a good con does, disarm. If that ditzy thing that Vanessa does is an act, she's pretty damn good.
You don't really believe that? Do you?
You want to have me committed?
Well, you want to test me, Vanessa? Go ahead.
Yes, well, I'm sure you're aware that I do have a living spouse that has something you could say about
no,
that.
not after I get through with him, he won't.
Of course. How silly of me. So, David, what do you want from me?
For starters, I want you to get rid of your pet Neanderthal.
And if I won't?
Okay? Then after I go over to Oak Haven to talk to the people there, to sign your commitment papers, I'll make sure that I have a nice little chat with Palmer. It's possible he might save you a few pairs of your shoes to remember him by when you get out of stir. But you know something? I wouldn't count on that.
Oh, dear David, you seem to have me in a real bind. Well, congratulations.
You think I enjoy this, don't you?
Oh, the thought did cross my mind, dear.
No, I hate it.
Oh, good God, David. Stop lying to yourself. You're exactly like your dreary father. He tried to control me, too, but I...
Don't dare bring him into this.
Oh, he wanted to drag me down living his livery little life, but I wouldn't let him. You see, I won.
Oh, yes, and we all know how you did that, don't we, Mother? But don't you think that I am going to commit suicide?
Oh, my baby, there are so many worse things I could do to you if I desired. I could have you screaming for mercy in no time at all.
But you don't think I'm going to actually take you seriously, do you?
Oh, David. You have always underestimated me. Even when you're a little boy, you need a little help with your math or your science or anything that required any real intelligence, you'd always go running to your father.
Well, that's because math and science was just a little bit over your head.
No, you had no respect for me then, and you still don't. David, you're so wrong, because I am not the half-wit you think I am. I am...
You were what?
I am your mother, and no matter how nasty you are to me, I love you with all my heart.
Say something.
No, I really can't let you go with me like this, David, because I get confused, I start to babble.
No, you were not babbling. I've never seen you speak so clearly. Now what? You were going to just tell me something.
I did, darling. I told you that no matter how nasty you are to me, I love you with all my heart, David.
You were going to tell me something important. What is it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You said that you're not the half-wit that I thought you were. Then who are you, Mother?
Who was this?
Anna.
Oh, I'm sorry. If this is a bad time, I'll come back later.
No, please. I was just leaving.
I'm happy to run into you, Vanessa. Great. Have you been keeping up with the trial?
What? Oh, excuse me.
Erica's trial. Have you been following it? Must be very difficult for you.
Forgive me. I'm sorry. I really have to run. And yes, it's still so sad. Poor Mary Frances and all. You know, David, darling. Au revoir.
Bye.
Ah.
I was under the impression that you wanted me to go to hell or somewhere in that general vicinity. What are you doing here?
Glutton for punishment.
I assume the glutton for punishment remark has something to do with the way that I treated you over at SOS.
I told you. I covered up that slip I made with Jake about your research. He does not suspect anything.
I know. I overreacted. I had something else on my mind. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
And that's it? You're not going to interrogate me?
For what reason?
To find out what else I had on my mind.
Oh, no. I wouldn't dream of prying.
Of course you would. It's like breathing to you. Larry, my mother's chauffeur, he beat up on Leo.
Vanessa had Leo beaten up?
No. Well, at least I don't think so, but Leo found out that Vanessa was sleeping with him, so he went to confront him. Larry felt threatened. Vanessa's words, not mine.
So he beat up his employer's son. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, apparently he thinks he can get away with that. And you know something? He's right, because he's still working for us, so to speak.
I'm sorry, David.
No. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have taken it out on you.
Sure you'll find a way to make it up to me?
Well, you're rather upbeat today. Should I be concerned?
I'm in the running for a new job. Chief of Pine Valley Police Department.
What, and how did that come about?
Well, I can't go into specifics, but, No, there's definitely something I need to tell you. Part of me getting this job is that I have an assignment, and, it's insane. I'm gonna be investigating your mother.
You're investigating my mother? For what?
Oh, I can't go into the specifics. It's top secret. Well, Chris seems to feel that maybe there's more to Vanessa than we all realize.
Okay, what exactly, what did he say? What did he exactly say?
Nothing. He suspects everyone.
No, wait, but no, come on, Anna, you have to be specific with me. What did Chris say about my mother?
All he said was, maybe this airhead routine of hers is just an act.